Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. We are in week 12. Here's the playoff outlook. The looks like the Seahawks with a playoff berth here shortly if they keep on winning games. But we are in Lambeau Field going up against our division rivals who are in the wild card race trying to get back into it along with the Lions. We are 7-3 and they are trying to fight back into that race. But here we go as we kick off, and it'll be Cobb taking it from the 2. He's going to weave past Lasaki and taken down at the 29. So out will come Aaron Rodgers. The first meeting he did not play. 2,600 yards, 19 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and a 59 completion percentage. He did not play that first game, but he did come back in week 2, and they've been on a winning streak since. That's fired over and caught by Decker, and here is the offense of the Packers. Bakhtiari, Sitton, Fulton, Lang, and Spriggs are the offensive line. Out wide, it's going to be Randall Cobb, Ty Montgomery, Bradley Decker would be the tight end. In the backfield, Eddie Lacy. Drop it back on the left side, and that is again to Decker over the 35. Look at the Bears defense. On the line, Hicks, Goldman, and Fontenot. And the linebackers today are going to be McPhee, Floyd, and Trevathan, and Kotowski filling in for the injured rookie Wayne Lentz. Fuller and Macklin out wide with Bush and Amos. Bush is filling in for the injured Harold Jones-Cortez. That goes up the sharp left side. Macklin misses him, and he's forced out of bounds by Amos there at the 40. Dropping back, blitz by the Bears. Quick throw out to Ty Montgomery. And that will be close to a first down. 2nd and 5. Drops back. Rodgers giving it to Sharp. Spin move there, taken down at the 27. Rodgers 5 for 5. Good start to the game. Out of the pistol delay, hand off to Lacy up the middle. And he will drag, looks like Houston Carson, close to the first down marker. Throw on the left side here to Decker. First down, then some, getting to the 9. First and goal. Here out of the pistol, going to give it to Lacy. But Lacy's going to be taken down from the left side by an unimpeded Leonard Floyd. From the 10, Lacy up the middle, and Kotowski will be the first one there, but he cleaned up by Trevathan. 3rd and goal. Bears trying to hold the line here on the right side. Ty Montgomery, tiptoe step, and that will be a touchdown. And Aaron Rodgers, that'll be his 20th touchdown of the year, and that is a good foot drag there. So out will come Jay Cutler, 3,200 yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 64 completion percentage. So far, so good at week 12. So can we get this going here? I formation given to Langford up the middle, and that will only be a gain of 1. The Bears offense, Roy, Whitehair, Grisal, Long, and Day, the offensive line. Out wide, White and Jeffrey. Amaro will be the tight end with Langford in the backfield. Play action to Langfield here, going on the left side, and that is picked off by Judon. And that was just a bad throw by Cutler. Just too far in front of Jace Amaro. So Lacy's going to get this one on a misdirection. Big spin move there to get a couple of extra yards to the 18. Going to give this one to Lacy again on the left side. Kotowski cannot bring him down, but he runs into, looks like Montgomery there. 3rd and 2. Give it to Lacy again up the middle, and that is Fontenot with the first hit. And Green Bay will get a field goal out of it. Going to Langford here, rushing on the right side. The rushing play there. Now here we go. 2nd and 3. Play action. Cutler ball on the left side. Looking. He's going to put it up, and it looks like that one over to Jace Amaro as well. So looking at the Packers defense. Matthews, Clark, and Daniels will be on the defensive line. The linebackers, Britton, Barrington, Jones, and Judon. Out wide, Randall and Rollins, Clint Dix, and Morgan Burnett. Going to give this one a draw up the middle to Langford, and he's not going to get the first down, so punt it back to Aaron Rodgers. Dropping back, looking. A good pass to Cobb on the curl route. That's a first down. Rodgers is 8-8 so far. Lacy up the middle, and there's another unimpeded tackle by Leonard Floyd. The 2nd down. A little delay, handoff to Lacy. Spin move, and Leonard Floyd again there on the tackle. 3rd and 6, dropping back. Rodgers looking. Time, and it's dropped by Decker. You add some space, just could not hold on to it. But out will come the field goal unit, and it will curve but it does not have the distance. Carpenter misses that one. Did have the angle though. Give it to Langford here. New life in this Bears offense. Getting to the 47 of the Packers. First time on the Packers side of the field today. Cutler looking, going on the right side. And that's to Alshon Jeffrey. Caught for a first down to the 34. And the Bears offense is finally getting something going. Going to be a pitch out to Langford on the left side. Gets caught up on Lasaki's spin move, but not going to help. That's a loss of 4. Going to be a play action to Howard. Cutler looking, rolling away from pressure. Looking downfield. He's going to throw it, and Harkey could not stay in bounds. They will actually reverse that play. So 3rd and 14 over the middle, and that is Jace Amaro finally getting a target that he can catch. First down to 21. As we enter the second quarter, giving us Langford on the outside, and Alshon Jeffrey just can't hold his block. It's no gain. Cutler dropping back. Quick drop here, quick throw. Jace Amaro trying to make it a 3rd and manageable at the 16. So 3rd and 5, Casa in motion. Cutler dropping back, pressure, he throws, and that's the Casa out there. Just can't stay on his feet to take it upfield, and the Bears will only get a field goal. Ty Montgomery's going to get the slant here on the right side of the 33, as Aaron Rodgers will give the next play over to Eddie Lacy up the middle for a first down to the 44, and this run of Eddie Lacy is just being unimpeded up the middle, as this time it's Leonard Floyd with another tackle. So far, 11 rushes for 41 yards. A lot of the rushes up the middle are getting somewhere. As Leonard Floyd, another tackle. 3rd and 5 over the middle. Touch pass that is sharp. Big hit by Trevathan, knocking out of his hands. And we punted back to the Bears. So Cutler out of his own end zone. Lasaki on the right side. Big stiff arm there. Getting the first down, a couple more. Remember, he had a stiff arm for the touchdown against the Giants. This one's given to Langford. Finally finds a hole there. Just can't break it upfield and use that speed. 2nd and 4, dropping back. Cutler he throws. Lasaki's going to have this one out of the backfield for a first down to the 33. So here we go on 1st and 10. It's going to be a play action to Langford. Cutler looking. He throws, and that'll be dumped off to Langford, and he will get 4. 2nd down. It's going to be a misdirection to Howard. Howard stutter step there. First down, then some. As Howard's having a good late showing, we give him the ball more. The Langford on the outside will miss. Packer there, defender misses the tackle. Should have been a loss. Out of the shotgun, empty backfield. Blitz from the outside. That's out to Langford, and that will be short of the first down, make it 3rd and manageable. Another empty backfield set. Cutler, quick throw over the middle. That's to Kenny Stills with a big hit there, and he will hold on to the football. Gives this Langford up the middle, and he'll be dragged down by a sea of Packers there, gain of 4. Cutler moving around the pocket, pressure. He's going to throw this away smartly, trying not to force it for an interception. Another shotgun play. Cutler looking. Bomb on the right side, and Jace Amaro just gets around Randall. Could not achieve the press coverage off the line. Net speed by Amaro, it's almost as fast as he is. So here's Decker. That's knocked out by Kotowski, and he is showing what he can do there. This one to Lacy on the right side. He's going to have a first down and just barrels through. Looks like Bush there. 1st and 10. Rodgers giving it to Lacy again, and Bush is going to try to make the tackle again. He can't make the tackle by himself. So from the 45 of the Bears, Lacy up the middle. He'll be tripped up by Trevathan and taken down to 41. Dropping back. Rodgers blitz by the Bears, and it'll be hit, and it'll be incomplete. For 3rd and 6. Bears looking in coverage from the zone. Thrown on the left side. It is caught by Sharp. It'll be incomplete and punted back to Chicago. So Langford's going to get this on the right side. Break 1 tackle, and that was a decent block by Lasaki there. Going to be a pitch out on the left side. We saw this play earlier. Langford's going to get the first down. Just cannot hold that block on the outside. After a 2-minute warning, Cutler, empty backfield, going over the middle and almost picked off. Intended for Alshon Jeffrey. 2nd and 10. Pump fake. Looking. Quick throw to Jace Amaro before he's hit. And that's completed to the 39. So here we go. The Bears trying to get some points before the half. Stepping up in the pocket. That's to Kenny Stills for the short first down. 3rd and 2. And we're close to a minute to play. Looking here, thrown on the left side, and George cannot haul that one in. It is knocked out of his hands. 2nd and 10, dropping back. Cutler looking, time, looking. Doesn't like what he sees. Going to roll out, and he cannot get the ball out of his hands. It's going to be a sack. 3rd and long. Play action to George. Looking. Cutler. Going to be a touch pass. Bounce around. And Jace Amaro comes up with it. It looked like it bounced around and hit one of the guys in the helmet. He comes up with it. And here we go. But on the next play, just misses Lasaki out of the backfield. And Rollins catches that one easily. So Aaron Rodgers, 22 seconds, 3 timeouts. See what he can do. Sharp moving from left to right. He's got that short pass. There is a flag. It will be a holding on Jason Spriggs. So that's coming back. 17 seconds left. They'll give it to Eddie Lacy up the middle. Big hit there by Amos. They'll take the first time out. Dropping back. Rodgers out of shotgun looking. Looks like he's just going to bomb this one deep, but he's going to dump it out to Lacy. There's a flag on the play. The 40 and taken down at the 38 with 4 seconds left. But again, another holding penalty on Jason Spriggs. So Aaron Rodgers will kneel this out, and we will go into the half, a tie ball game. So far, the Bears have been able to stay in this ball game because they protected the football for the most part in their running game, and that has really gotten them downfield. But the turnovers, their defense is protecting them against the turnovers and points. As Langford going up the middle there, getting to the 39. It's a good run. Like I said, that running game is producing some yards here. Langford again up the middle to the 48. Close to midfield. Pitch out to Howard. Howard has a couple blocks, and that will work into Packers territory. Howard again misdirection. Is going to get this one. Stutter step. Get a couple yards there to the 44. 2nd and 8. Going to be a play action to Langford. Cutler looking. Trying to find somebody who can dump out to Lasaki. Lasaki with a first down. A couple more to the 35. As the Bears offense in this passing game is trying to protect the football. Here's 2 screens trying to set up in Cutler. Just nowhere to throw it. It'll be taken down. Empty backfield again. 2nd and 19. Looking quick on the left side. Langford's got this one. A couple of yards. They'll mark it as 4. 3rd and 13. Play action. Cutler is going to throw it back up to George. George has some space. This is the first down and a couple more. And that stiff arm able to get 3 more yards to the 18. So give it to Langford going up the middle. A couple of blocks. Tripping over. It looked like Day. But he will have 5. Dropping back. Blitz by the Packers. Cutler. Touch pass over. And Jace Amaro just in double coverage. Luckily it wasn't picked off. 3rd and 5. Cutler moving around the pocket. He throws and should have been intercepted in that pile. But we will only get a field goal. Going to Lacy up the middle, and that is Hicks' tackle. Rodgers dropping back, looking. Going to be a curl route to Randall Cobb. And he will have that for a first down. Give it to Lacy. And there's Katawaski with the backfield tackle, loss of 3. Going to be a delayed handoff to Lacy. Lacy bouncing outside the right side. And that is Fuller and company there with the stop. 3rd and 8. Play action. Rodgers looking downfield. Pressure in his face. He will find Sharp in the middle of the field. And just Trevathan could not react to that football fast enough. In the 20 for the Bears. Lacy's going to get this one. And there's Hicks unblocked. Cobb in motion on the left side. Rodgers looking. It's going to be a short pass to Randall Cobb. Will be taken down by Leonard Floyd. Dropping back. Trying to set up a screen. He has it on the outside. And there, Macklin will be the first one there, but looks like he will be short of the first down. It's a tie ball game again. Langford on the right side will be taken down after a gain of 1. Cutler's going to take this one, and he's going to hand it off to Langford there, going up the middle for a first down on the option play. Just dropping back, Cutler looking, has time, pass over to Kenny Stills, and no block by Langford there. Could have sprang for an extra couple yards. Going to give this one to Howard. Howard weaving back over the left hash and up field to the 48 of the Packers. Howard again, this time it's a toss up on the right side, has a couple of blocks. Trying to break to that tackle, just a good tackle from behind by Britton. Play action to Howard. Looking down, he's going to have Harkey. Harkey will have this one to the 25 there as the Bears get their first reception to that tight end as he pops out to Howard. Howard there on the screenplay as time expires in the 3rd quarter. And here we are in the 4th quarter from the 23. Cutler looking downfield. Hizzy throws. That's the Harkey. Harkey big hit. He's going to hold on to it. That was Clay Matthews with the pressure on Jay Cutler. So I'll pitch out to Langford. Langford has Some speed to the edge. He'll be taken down, but he will get into the end zone, and the Bears will pull ahead 20-13. Rodgers trying to tie this ball game up. He's going to go deep. One-on-one should have been picked off by Macklin. Just can't hold on to the football. Dropping back. Rodgers looking, going over the middle, and there's Henry all alone as he has some good yards after the catch to the 45. Rodgers dropping back, looking, clean pocket. Nothing but time, going to dump it off to Lacey. Lacey's going to be taken down by Macklin. It's good zone coverage by the Bears. Rodgers, quick throw out to Decker. Decker trying to get that first down. Looks like he has it, though. Dropping back, Rodgers. Blitz by the Bears, going over the middle and misses. Decker, he tried to dive for that football. To drop it back, Rodgers, looking, pressure. His throws almost picked off by Fontenot. Would have been the first of his career. Rodgers dropping back, looking, throwing the left side, and Cobb cannot get his left foot down inbounds, so it goes back to Chicago. So dropping back, looking, Cutler moving in the pocket, immediately giving the football back to the Packers. Morgan Burnett there on the interception, his third of the season. So Rodgers gets it to Lacey from the 17, double spin move, and he breaks away, and it'll be a shoestring tackle by Kyle Fuller to save the touchdown. Lacey 21 carries for a $1.05. Rodgers, a quick pass to Randall Cobb. He cannot hold on to it. Pressure off of Rodgers' right. He's going to give this to Lacey. Lacey will fight through, and he will be a yard short looking at it. And Floyd is there with the stop. So Rodgers looking, quick pass over. Henry is able to haul it down. That was a very good pass by Rodgers. Only Henry can make a play on the football. It's a tie ball game. Giving it to Langford on the right side. He's going to be caught up on Lasaki. If he could have got free there, he might have had some big yards. Play action there. Cutler, his throws and incomplete. Immediate pressure from both sides. 3rd and 6, trying to avoid a 3 and out. Kenny Stills up the middle, evading Jones there, and has some yards after the catch to midfield. We're at 9 minutes to play here. Misdirection to Langford on the left side. Big tackle there by Daniels. 2nd and 13, giving it to Langford, right side, and again Daniels is there with the stop. 3rd and 12, play action to Langford, looking. Going to be over to Jace Amaro, and it's thrown behind Jace Amaro. You can't catch the ball and run upfield. So 4th and 2, we'll go for it. Around the 42, thrown to Langford. Langford cannot turn upfield before he's tackled by Rollins. So looks like Rodgers will get it from the 36. His own 36, as that's a rush up the middle and also a false start penalty. Another rush by Lacey on the right side, only gain a 1. Rodgers dropping back, looking downfield. Has time. Going to go over the middle, and he will have time. Montgomery to the 30 and taken down at the 30 there by 2 Bears. 1st and 10, Lacey up the middle, and he will have a short gain. Actually, we'll say he's got 6. Going to give it to Cobb here. And that's David Cobb out of the backfield for a 1st down to the 18. Again, this one's going to be Lacey weaving over towards the middle of the field and only, again, a 1. Going to be a misdirection back to David Cobb. David Cobb trying to take on the outside. He'll be taken down after 3 as we approach under 3 minutes. Rodgers dropping back, looking, pressure over the middle in front of him, but there is Ty Montgomery in the middle of the field. His 5th reception of the season. The Bears need to respond. Cutler moving in the pocket. Doesn't like what he sees, and that's a shoestring tackle by Daniels. And it'll be a gain of 1. Dropping back. Cutler, empty backfield. Looking, down the left side into double coverage. And that's going to be Jason McCourty, who was cut from the Titans. And he came over to the Packers. Has been a big impact player so far this year for him. As Lacey has one up the middle and stopped for a loss of 1. Another one up the middle for no gain. Lacey up the middle again. Kowalski there to stop. And the Bears have a chance to tie this ball game with a minute left. No timeouts. Thrown on the right side. Amaro's going to have this one in. Try to go out of bounds. They say he's got it. Dropping back. Cutler looking. Pressure's on the left side. And that's caught and taken out of bounds by Stills. 3rd and 2. Play action. Looking upfield. Time. Throws and overthrows Kenny Stills. 4th and 2, White in motion, looking. Blitz is picked up, but my God, Cutler cannot get a wide open Harkey, and that will be your ball game. Cutler is just inaccurate on the last throw. Typically, he's able to make those in past years, but just not able to be accurate there. And we will fall to the Green Bay Packers and allow them to get back in this playoff race. And again, we have issues in the first quarter in scoring points. A trend we've had this year and last year. But luckily, by the time playoffs came, we were able to actually get some points on the board in the first quarter. And the trend has continued this season from the start. So we'll see what we can do to correct this going into week 13. But here's the stats, the biggest thing. 4 takeaways. Luckily, we only lost by 7. It should have been a blowout here. But for next week, Harold Jones-Quartet will come back. He can't come back early against the Lions. But we will play Deion Bush. Here's your week 12. And we have Tony Romo, who's starting in Dallas. It is pretty strange. We've seen Gruber there for the most part. We'll have to check their roster. And here it is. So Romo, Gruber, and Prescott are all there. It looks like Romo is a starter. So our next opponent's Arizona. They'll miss Peterson and Christensen. And they will start Eric O'Leary, rookie out of UCLA. Looks like a decent passer. Good deep accuracy for a rookie. That medium and short is pretty good. So we will be playing him. The rest of the roster, though, without Pat Pete, the defense is still very formidable. They are without Larry Fitzgerald. He did retire in year 2, and so they will be without him. But Michael Floyd is a force to be reckoned with in this league. But for the most part, the Calais Campbell, a 10-year vet on the line, leading what will be their pass rush against us. And something we'll really have to worry about there is their linebackers. A lot of speed and converted Daniel Buchanan as well, and Chandler Jones there. So their linebacker core is something to be feared. Their secondary will have to step up against our receivers. So I will see you guys when we go into week 13. Later, guys.